Good afternoon on what is a cool, bright and sunny day. It is Sunday, March the 2nd. I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. What I've got here is Volume 1, Omnibus Volume 1 of Resident Alien. It's published by Dark Horse Comics. Now a SyFy original series, it says. So, living undercover as a semi-retired small-town doctor, a stranded alien's only hope is to stay off humanity's radar until he can be rescued. When he's pulled into a surprising murder mystery by the town's desperate mayor and struggling police chief, Dr. Henry Vanderspiegel learns more about the human condition than he can ever wanted to. Acclaimed creators Peter Hogan, 2000 AD, and Tom Strong, and Steve Parkhouse, Milkman Murders Doctor Who, deliver a truly unique sci-fi adventure tale with heart and humour. This omnibus collects the first 3 Resident Alien graphic novels, Welcome to Earth, The Suicide Blonde, and The Sam Hain Mystery, along with new introductions from the creators and a gallery featuring colour cover art from the original comic book run. A perfect value-priced introduction to Harry's strange world and the unique comic series that is now a SyFy original. So this is one more a sort of like indication of essentially television and film looking to a place that normally it never used to for source material that it can adapt, because it's easier to adapt than write stuff, the content of its own. Essentially really sort of coming off the back of the development of content based upon the Marvel Universe and the DC Universe, and turning those into big films. So these people are going, oh, there's an appetite for content based upon comics and graphic novels. And this is a perfect example of that. So it's the credits page. Introduction, here's Harry. Essentially introductions by both the author and the artist. And Harry arrives on Earth with a crash and has to survive. And I mean, the thing is, basically Welcome to Earth. This is sort of a classic kind of story where, you want to avoid the authorities, you want to avoid being caught by them, because essentially we have a strange way of dealing with aliens like this in stories, sending them up for dissection and study and so on. And here you have an encounter with the sheriff and Harry. He's just retired, sitting on his boat, doing a bit of fishing. And the things throughout, we are going to be seeing Harry as the alien. That's not what the others will see him as. Whereas essentially, if you watch the television series, you're going to see him in human form all the time, and that's done for budgetary reasons. So he can't be going around dressed as an alien all the time. So that's the comparison between the television series and the original source material. Basically, in some ways, this has a bigger budget. And so, he's called in to investigate a murder. And in some ways, other thing, it's that fish out of water. It's that alien thing, essentially, the stranger in the midst who gets thrown into small town events and is called upon to investigate. And that could have been an ordinary person, an ordinary human, but here what sets it apart is, you have the science fiction element of the alien, him trying to keep his identity secret as as he tries to uncover who committed a murder. So yeah, you've got excellent artwork, and it's really nice and clear and easy to look at, you know, enjoy. As you're reading, and it does actually have a style that you kind of recognise from 2000 AD. And here you sort of got adventure, essentially. You've got the Men in Black, you know, supposedly covering things up in classic ufology, conspiracy material. And an interesting sort of like reading material for Henry. Sorry, Harry. Including all the way up to, you know, his sort of almost as an archetypal lesson on a couple of things here. So essentially, you know, Harry with his first steps in learning the language, and then we get up to anatomy, so he's studying as a doctor, and then mankind's reaction to discovering aliens, encountering them, classic in Ray Bradbury with the Martian Chronicles, and then sort of prefiguring the crime he's going to investigate, Raymond Chandler's The Big Sleep. And of course, verging off into the sort of like the pulps. So, you know, you get 3 big stories in here and you're collecting in one volume, which is great. You know, so obviously this is the 3rd story, taking him out sort of like out of a small town, and he's actually at a casino. That's interesting. And you're putting him in different locations and environments. And more Pulp Fiction. It's true crime. Basically, the author investigating the death of the author Sam Hain. And here we come to a close, and then essentially to be continued with the Resident Alien Volume 4, The Man With No Name. So hopefully Dark Horse will collect the next series. And we've got a cover gallery as well. So what I should actually say is that this is a little bit of a discovery for me, because I didn't realise that Resident Alien was actually a comic book series before the television series. Just hadn't come across it. So this was a bit of a discovery for me. And I've seen a few episodes of the television series and enjoyed it, but this nice to go back to the source. Anyway, do hope you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, well, you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game or role-playing game supplement, or in this case, a collected series of graphic novels, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.